What's up, guys? Faruqi Bros here, back with another video. And today for you guys, we're going to be talking about the Snyder Cut because Zack Snyder just dropped some heat last night at 2 a.m. And it's official that Henry Cavill was going to wear the black suit in the Snyder Cut of Justice League. So this is something that I think we've been thinking about, talking about for years. And I know Umar always says every time we talk about BVS, we say that, that night we talked all night about how it's going to be like when Superman comes back. And all of us thought that, of course, the black suit's going to happen, and the black suit is something all of us have been extremely excited for. And obviously, it was a huge letdown when we found out that there was no black suit in the film. And, even then, there's always been like that glimmer of hope. And Henry Cavill himself Instagrammed, earlier, I think late 2016, maybe early 2017, of the picture of the black suit. And Zack Snyder's been doing some teases. We had Fabian Wagner on our podcast. We grilled him on the black suit a couple of times, and the most he gave us was that he's seen a physical black suit. But he kept being coy about it. Though I don't remember. Maybe he bored. Maybe he didn't. Kind of like that kind of thing. But obviously now we know as a fact that the Snyder Cut was going to have the black suit Superman. Which, if you're a Superman fan, this has to be the coolest thing ever, seeing Superman wearing the black suit. It's iconic imagery. It's something that's definitely part of his character, and you can't do a death and return of Superman without the black suit. So we can get more into it as we go along, but I want to get everyone's reaction on it. We'll start with Zion. What do you think about black suit Superman being in the Snyder Cut?
It kind of felt weird when the original video came out, the little deleted scene where he looks at the black suit, but then comes out in the blue suit. Why would you tease that and not have it happen? And now it makes sense that Zack always was intended to have him wear the black suit, and it was the studio's decision to remove that for whatever reason. I don't know why, but as a fan, like Shra said, the death return of Superman it's synonymous with the black suit, and the fact that it was removed is just pathetic on the studio's part, and it was even worse in the theatrical cut. Now we know why the suit looks so bad, because they had to color grade it and fix it post-production. I don't know why they couldn't get a black suit. The black suit looks sick, and I think it was just I still don't understand why they would remove it. As a DC fan, as a fan of the story and the characters, this is what you want to see. This is what you want people to come and see. So I think the fact that we know is confirmed that he was supposed to be in the black suit, I think is really sick.
Me and him were sitting around. We saw Zack drop in. We kind of lost our minds. That's pretty sick. That makes me even more excited for the Snyder Cut. Hopefully, when it comes out, it'll be crazy. But do you think he'd switch in the movie and put on the blue suit too, or?
It's weird because Zack Snyder has been going crazy in the comments, kind of answering questions. He knows how to tease, the fans, and he knows how to not give all the information away. But some of the information that he's been giving was that it's a 2-movie journey, and he wanted Superman to wear the blue suit after the full, journey has been done. And I think that involved him wearing the black suit for the entirety of the movie, because people asked him specific questions like, oh, what about the scene with Alfred? And what about the end shirt rip? And Henry Cavill, Zack Snyder's answer in both of those scenarios was that, listen, in my movie, he's going to wear the black suit, or he will be in the black suit. He kept doing these kind of answers to confirming to everyone, no matter what, he's going to wear the black suit. And Samir has a point, because a lot of the set photos, especially in the final battle sequence, especially, again, in the shirt rip sequence, you see Henry Cavill physically wearing the blue suit, the traditional suit. But I think something like a suit color change is very easy to do in post-production. And I think it's more than clear now that he was going to wear the black suit through post-production, meaning after the movie's done, while it's being made, you do it in black and white. And we don't know if the Snyder Cut came out as is when it first happened, if he would have been in a black suit. But it is now that, Zack has kind of control over the movie and he's kind of making what he wants. I think he's slowly leaning it back to his original vision, the first vision that he had for the movie. And in that case, he wants Superman to be in the black suit as long as possible to give fans, everything they wanted, which was black suit Superman. So, Umar, what do you think about all this?
Yeah, I think what happened here is he had to make compromises while he was shooting, so he probably shot in the blue suit. And now that he has, like you said, a lot more control over his own cut, I'm sure he edited like crazy, and now Superman's in the black suit. So, like you said, every freaking DC, it seems like the Justice Snyder Cut is every DC fan's dream. Like it seems like the movie that like every DC fan would love to watch. And I feel like the studio just got so scared after Batman v Superman that they just couldn't let it happen. And to bring it like full circle, like yesterday, I went back and like watched some of the interviews, and Zach said that he had a script. Him and Chris Terrio had a script, and then Batman v Superman came out, and then the studio said, "The hell nah," and then they did a rewrite. And what this Snyder Cut is the rewrite. I mean, we know what the real shit was, but this was the rewrite. It has most of the stuff. He said we kept most of the stuff, but I think, like you said, he's leaning back, and now he's gonna for the small things that he can edit back to his original vision, like having Superman just in the black suit, is amazing. So he has an opportunity now to do that, and now he's dropping, insane amount of bombs about Green Lantern, this, that. But as a Superman fan, I know me and Shraz are more like Superman leading, I should say. I mean, Shraz is freaking crazy Superman fan, but for us, we always want to see the black suit Superman. And Henry Cavill put up a picture of like the crest, which means it's a weird thing. It's a very, very weird thing, because why would he put up that picture? When did he put up that picture? And like, were they shooting in the black suit?
Yeah, and this goes back to the Fabian Wagner podcast we had, because Fabian, and I actually have the transcript in front of me. When Fabian Wagner was talking about the Snyder Cut, remember we asked about him 2 times, because we asked him back to back. Remember we asked him that, does Superman wear the black suit in the movie? And he gives us one of those, I don't remember, which is, if you work on the movie, you didn't forget. Fabian Wagner is being very coy with us about that. So, but I'm looking at his exact quotes, and I'm going to read you exactly what Fabian Wagner said on the official Faruqi Bros podcast. I'm going to leave the description to that podcast if you want to listen to the whole thing, because it's pretty riveting. But when it comes to the black suit, specifically what he said was, and I'm just going to pull it up right here. Well, the internet was a little better. All right, so here we go. We asked about the black suit, and he said, "I don't remember, but if there was, I'm not sure if I'll be allowed to say." Then we asked him again, was there a physical black suit ever made for the movie? He said there was a black suit there. So I did see the costume for the black suit. Yes, definitely. That was Fabian Wagner on our podcast. So he really did almost kind of give it away. And now that Zack Snyder has officially confirmed it, it's clear that there was a black suit on set. I don't know if that black suit was just there for that deleted scene where... not deleted scene, but actually a real scene where Clark is walking. I think from the comments he said that scene where Clark is going through the ship and seeing all the costumes, he does walk past the black suit. He looks at his original costume, and then he walks back to the black suit. Like, imagine seeing that full scene. They even cut the deleted scene, So, like...
Dude, that would have been nuts.
Yeah, and
imagine the pop in this. Imagine how crazy that would have been.
And it gets even better than that. He confirmed that Jor-El was going to be in either seen or heard. Because someone asked that, in that scene, was Jor-El supposed to be...
I feel like they would remake exactly the fight scene in Man of Steel, that he comes out in the black suit, and then you hear Jor-El saying something in the background.
Yeah, and
I don't think he'd come physically, though. Yeah,
but I would love Jor-El to say anything, like some kind of new line or something. If they brought him in for something new to say, that'd be crazy. And then they asked him also in the comments that the Flight 2.0, when he comes out of the ship, and we could tell from the color grading, like, all those scenes, like, it's almost like it was supposed to be in the black suit, because it already looks kind of black,
Yeah, it looks really dark, yeah.
And I'll have a picture up on it at this point, but all we know is that, and I think Umar said this on the last podcast, we really don't know we feel like, we know so much about the Snyder Cut, but in reality, there is so much information. Let's go back to another comment that Zach said. Zach said, someone said, how many more bombs can you drop, Zach? And he said, the movie's almost 4 hours long, there's a ton of them. Like there's stuff we haven't even seen yet. So there's a lot to break down when the time comes. All right, so what do you guys think about Black Suit Superman? Are you as excited as us about having this iconic Superman suit in a movie? Let us know in the comments below. From myself, from Zayon, from Umar, and from Samir, this is the Faruqi Bros. We'll see you next time. Peace out.